So let's just create a new project. I just basically want to show that the number of modules that is now ready for XAF Laser has increased a lot. And not only that, we have a lot of great more things like the XAF Web API. That's amazing, especially that we even have it just for Windows. So if we don't want to have a Blazor application, but we're doing a Windows application and we want to have our connection stream protected and we have to have that middle tier, it's already out of the box. So you click, and you're good to go. And we'll show it in action. So let's just put here XAF Mirror Blazor. And of course, my spelling in a live presentation. Okay. And right here, directly to the core, that's the preferred way to do things nowadays, guys. And let's run the wizard. We went to my other monitor, but basically here we already have our WinForms Net5 application, we have our Web API, and we have our Blazor. So if we do this combination, we're gonna have an application that we're gonna show now that is actually presenting the abstracting is taking away the connection stream from our application, and we're gonna have it on the Web API. So I think that that's pretty cool. Let's just do Blazor. Standard authentication, right here we can select Windows Active Directory or any OAuth provider, but you can see here the number of modules now we already have dashboard, where we have file attachment, we have clone, we don't have pivot yet, but we have an example of how to do pivot in XAF Laser. So let's put this aside for just a second, and let's come back to this branch. So let's talk about the backend Web API service CTP. So if you see right here, out of the box, without doing nothing for us, the wizard already generate the code that we need and the project that we need from us. And we can see that right here, we have the get, the post, all the operations that we need. And with the data that we can actually do expand, we can do select, we can do a lot of great things. And right here, then we also have that if we want to do like through that middle tier API, we can even do direct SQL query. Basically, we only have to change the parameter to allow the command channel configuration. So with that, we can actually even do the direct SQL query, everything that we know about execute query, execute no query, and so on. And right here, we have the explanation about the middle tier security. There is a lot of great documentation. The DevExpress thing has been putting it together. So feel free to go and review, like every day there is new things. But basically what we want to see is like, for example, in this project, we have this middle tier security, and then we pass that to our Win application. So let's see it in action. We have our project here. And if you see, this is just the exactly same thing. I didn't do nothing extra that find new project, selected Windows, selected Web API, and we have this. You see, we have our three projects that we're used to, the module, the Win, and we have our Web API project. And we can even see here that is calling our Web API in the port 4438, and then it's creating that Web API middle tier security. And with that security, it's instantiated on Windows application. So let's just run this, and I have multi-startup projects. So basically we load both at the same time, but you will see that right away. We have our application connecting to our database through the Web API. Pretty cool, right? And we haven't done anything here. I don't know if you guys did this in the past. We did it with XPO, Web API that we implemented, and it was a lot of code. We did it with WCF. Right now it's out of the box with Swagger and OpenAPI. So this is amazing. Let's see our Web API is running here, and let's see our Windows application loading, and let's give it a second.
Jose, while it loads, just wanted to say a few words that we showed the first preview of this functionality. I mean, Web API service and middle tier service, and we certainly want to release it in 2.1 in May. So we welcome your feedback, especially on Web API service, because it's a new beast in the city. So we rely a lot on your feedback because we have many ideas and we want to prioritize them. For example, we are thinking about making endpoints for serving reports, for obtaining localization captions, file attachments, etc. So if you want to solve similar problems, just contact us in the support center.
And that would be amazing. That would be amazing. We have done the report service outside of XAF where we have had a web API that actually run the report and send the PDF, for example, to Xamarin and to other things. So this is really promising. So if you see here, we have the application user, but we also have the domain object that we have created in this application, just to see that we already have all those endpoints ready for us. So let's click login. And voila, we will have our Windows application connected to a database through our web API. And I haven't added, besides the new domain object here, not even one line of code. All of those was provided to me out of the box. So something that we used to have to put a lot of time, and we actually did a lot of consultation for this. A lot of people asked for this, especially big companies that they are really concerned about security, about people getting in their Windows application. So right here, done out of the box. So